Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. First online. Race match. Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Strings it all together. Knockdown. Closing. What's next? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Throw misses. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player one needs to hold out his devil's reverse. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like a lot of turns behind that super art at the start of the round. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Manages to block the jump in attack. Jumps up. Breaks the block with a throw. Do they have enough drive gauge? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Will we see a drive impact? Reads the jump in perfectly. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Super to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. The jump-in is denied. Tries to bait him with the projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What are they thinking here? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The throw ends the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? decides to buff up while they can. Doesn't miss a beat. Hits them with a double knee press. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. What a reaction to go air-to-air, springs forward with the drive rush. Took him to the corner in a flash. Goes for KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Throws him down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts with a jump in. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Reads their mind and texts the throw. Player 2, KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Drive rush to keep it going. The jump in is, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Dashes up, throw connects and does big damage. Throws him. Player 1 is barely hanging KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
It's time to heat up for the fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Throws him down. Player 2 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. The super armor does its job. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. That's how you do it. When you've got that super hard gauge, you just end the throw, ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Got their eye on the air. Reacts to the throw. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knacks him with the back kick. Charges forward. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. He's got the meter for a drive impact. That's this combo hit. He goes for the head kick. Not much distance leads to some big damage. Connects with the throw. Ooh. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Oak goes to the air. The last round. It's now or never. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Do we see a drive back here? What's next? Stomping on the floor! With super arts into play, it's really anything but there's the burnout. Back to hit. Oh! Putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 1 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pokes with a medium kick. Hits them with a double knee press. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits them with a double knee, hits them with a stopping drive. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Genius read. Jump? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. So, going in with Devil's Reverse. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. They are absolutely experiencing burnout. Oh, could be the start of something. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive load. The super doesn't hit. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2, can you? Oh, yo, raw super hit. Will this super arc? What a finish! Player 1 comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Close them down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Stays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Gets the throw to sidestep. From up above. Sticks the combo. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is maintaining the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Flashes them. They've both showed their hands a little bit. Going on the offensive? Will this super arc connect? The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Looks to drop him to earth. Connects with medium kick. Looking for a chance. Throw missed. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Will we see a drive impact? In with the headbutt. Spans the meter. Solid anti-air. Doesn't set the blow. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Opts for going in with Devil's Reverse. The throw misses. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Oh, very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. What are these fighters thinking now? Solid combo. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts for Shadow Run. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Pops them with a shorty. Risky up-close scrap still going. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Will we see a drive impact? Double knee trap. Denied. Shoryuken, knockdown and... Players, how did they read that throw? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Dash! Pops him with a shorty. And... Please, parry. Getting up close and personal. Player 1 is in a very good spot. And whip! They're wide open. Super to show them what a PhD fighter can do for you. Unlimited cycle crusher hit. It may not be Tuesday, but you're damn sure gonna remember this. A jumping clutch plus anti-air. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Can they use their drive to stage a tough throw tech? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, Rick doesn't check the throw. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Sticks the combo. The jump in is denied. Player 1 can't let their drive do it. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Burnout activates. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2, KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They piled up the null. Now, how are they going to use it? Strings it all together. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters planning something? Dashes up, grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to brush that off and keep going. A drive impact shenanigan looking to impress with this super. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 with the life lead. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This combo hits and we got trouble coming. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh God, this is tense. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Got their eye on the air. Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Going in? Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Drive rush to keep it going. Blocks it. You've got to charge it forward. Player picks a good spot to use the super. Gets the comp critical. What's gonna happen? Finishes with the throw. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the jump in. Player 2 is using their drive liberally. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Good anti-air. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still very early in the round. Knockdown with the horn. Jumps, throws them to negate the block. Side switch in the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Going in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Throw connects and does big damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 is a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Amazing! No! Critical line now? Knocks out the tank and scores the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Open with a jump in? The last round. It's now or never. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This is gonna hurt. Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, and that may not deter them from going on the attack. A jump?
Nice.
Finishes it. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
都是这种不会打奶妈呢。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player 1 chases them down. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Sticks the combo. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy hand. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round.
Wow.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Can text a throw? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Reacts to the throw. There she goes. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Snacks him with the back fist. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Knee press nightmare hit. This is a turning point. Experiencing burnout. A drive impact could end it all here. Turn and kick. Time to reassess the situation. Burnout activates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. It's okay. Takes them all the way to the corner. Back throw to get the side switch. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Trips them up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Definitely answers the air attack. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player 2 chases them down. Double knee press. Springs forward with a drive rush. This is gonna be bad news. Each hit is so important here. A quick breach. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 finishes with the throw.
Player
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start with goes for the super. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps up. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. It's a good spot to use the super. Time to take a ride with this one. Massive damage incoming. They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Their will to win is frozen. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen? Knew the throw is coming. Will we see a drive in? A real test of there's a burnout. They're going for the super art. Oh, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a finish!
关键时候还得靠一些寒招啊。对啊，我讲话你们听得到吗？
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? Perfect air scare. What's the play here? They hit each other. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Checks with a medium kick. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Somehow pushes back all the way to center. Drive rush to keep it going. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters, their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Bust out the parry. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Cashes out the gauge right there. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical to feel the cash money damage they need. Okay, here we go. Player 1 flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Hard. Final round. Curls them from above. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Ooh, does them dirty. And whip. They're wide open. Both sides getting ready. Throws them. How long does this offensive assault continue? Player 1 is in burnout state. A very protected. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Getting up, sets up with the jump in. Bends the meter. Comes off the stage and scores the win. Player 2 comes out on top of the fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
comes a new challenger.
凯尔，妈蛋，超难打。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throw capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Back this combo hits, and we got going for the head press. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the drops of the flatline zone? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Connects with medium kick. Somersault kick stops them cold. Player 2 really needs a plan to counter that pressure play. Target combo into... What are they gonna do? Uses their drive gauge. He's on the flat kick to get them out of a jam. Made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Perfect move. Burnout is triggered. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1, burnout triggered. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Deidre kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? There's an overdrive arc. Sonic boom. Brushes off the impact. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arc. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Medium kick hits. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen? You catch the zone. This is leading a big KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good anti-air. Trips him up. Will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Goes for the drive rush there. Life lead opens up. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and... Player 1 can't use any more drive KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Double knee press. Shows the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. Goes solid puncher. Expect to see some added pressure here. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gets carried to the corner. Checks him with the boom. Jumps in. Side switch. Burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of somersault kick. Stops them cold. They were waiting for it. Huge catch. Sonic boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Drops him hard. Player forward rush. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knockdown. Here wants to miss them. Turning it right up. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a fireball. This can lead to some big damage. Gets the combo. Sonic boom. Both fighters need to get some meter. What's the drive rush? Nice read. Denies them with a somersault. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Turns out. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very prepared Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? And they burn out in sync. So now that is a punish. A real test of nerve here. What'll be the plan here? Boom! Oh my God, last super! Both sides getting ready. Crowns them from above. Oh, they are done! Player 1 was definitely sweating during that well-earned win.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
面白い。
負けても泣くなよ。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Puts one in the pocket. No good up high. Sticks the jump in. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Takes a trip. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2, Jason saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Shadow Ride inbound. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Back this combo hit, we got going for the head. Will we see a drive impact? What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Knee press nightmare hit. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will need to use KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opts for going in with Devil's Reverse. They quickly get back into the corner, firing off an overdrive arrow. Player 1 with a spot drive rush. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, you in with the head pressure. Escapes with the reversal. And both fighters continue with the pistol, which is a big damage. Player 2 is in turn more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not trying one bit about it. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazes. Boots him and takes a swing. Player 2 is in a throw into dodge. What a read. Noticeable life lead is against him with a Euro step. That corner Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 giving him food for thought. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Back this combo hit. We got combo coming. Player 1 chases him down. Strings it all together. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Hits him with his free throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Active combo hits and we got tapped the zone. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who charges forward. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play when the club springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Blocks the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Slips the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets a crucial back throw in. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Drive rush to keep it going. KO!
아이야. 와.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws it. What's next? The fighter springs forward with the drive rush. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 will need to play it conservative. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to... This is a huge chance to make a field. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and... looking for a chance. Links it! Ah, burnout activates. Throw is denied. What a read! Finishes
Nice.
with the throw.
나이스. 좋아다.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Open, sets up with the jump in. Final round. All the throw connects. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fight throws them. Getting it all on the drive rush. Plenty of health. Full game.
不要干，拿气打烂。
Take it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 is looking at a devil's reverse. Do we see a drive impact here? They're back into the corner now. Keeps them out. Impact. Squash. Sets up with the jump in. Looking for a good... threads the needle.
干嘛？杰米。
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Now, find a new rival.
啊，怎么会是这只？干嘛、啊，杰米？没错。
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
面白い。
試合になるといいかな。
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jump. Anticipates the overhead. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. All right, player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Good anti-air. Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Uses the parry. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Player two chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, what takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Neither of them willing to execute KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits them with a stopping block. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player one needs to use it going on the offensive. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something. Player one can build off this lead. Scrapping it out up close. Grabs and throws them away. A quick breach springs forward with the drive rush. Raging spear blows him like a launch. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. Real fight starts now.
哎，立刻，你唔知。
Takes to the sky. Gets him with a Euro step. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Barely blocks the jump in. Jump meets them air to air. Huge chance after that wall strike. This unleashes some big damage. That corner, ooh, what a smart flow. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. One step ahead of them. Player one connects with the throw. Both sides crowns him from above. Player one still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Manages to block the jump in and going on the offensive. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Gets the jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner sweep. Sticks the combo. The jump in is denied. Holds out for the vendetta. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. The jump in catches them. They block the overhead, and still very early in the round. What's the next move? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. They break things off to take a quick breather. Going in. Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and jumps up. Splash axe. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Double knee break. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Dashes up, throws them. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Get them with a quick low kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The player hits them with a stopping block. Holding them like a cheap Sunday suit with the power bomb. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Sets up with the jump in. Plenty of health, full gauges, left gets him with a Euro step. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Curls him from above. Turning it right up with a soup bone. Backs up the cage and hits the final prison. I am a doctor, but you can't tell me what the body is supposed to bend that way. Amazing. We finish it. It's time to bust this out. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player 1 flatlines him.
艾利克斯不会
Gotta hand
打
it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
艾利克斯不会打。哎，我只能说，每次积分遇到老张，我都很开心。
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uh-oh. Falls short. The combo's there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low heavy hits. Blocks the jump in. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Goes air to deny them a chance. Solid combo. Grabs them, takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets
完全都知道怎么
Player
打，笑
1
死。
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Coming through. Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Snacks him with the back foot. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Player 2 needs to use the brush that off and keeps going. Target locked and scoop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Experiencing burnout. Double knee press. Jump! There's a change of socks. The overhead denied. Excellent read. That's gonna leave him rattled. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Flatline.
哎呀，
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Forward with the scissor kick. Both of them were ready for a throw. Double knee. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. There's the soup with the lariat. Lariat car. What's next? Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Taking charge out of floor. Fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Hook to the face with some authority. Player 1. No. Critical art now. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their white flag, but also their nerves. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Big drive gap now.
Nice. 哦，还好，但我们有老伤大师，不能
It's
输
gonna be
不能输这
watching
个断手
replays
大
for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. A jump? Anticipated that throw. Saw that coming. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Okay, it takes them all the way to the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Taking stock. Gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Big low reaching heavy. Target lock and scoop. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Will we see a drive impact? A quick breather. Come upstairs. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Double knee pressure. Back is hit and the pressure builds. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Harry flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The drive impact doesn't work. Helps with the medium there. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Here comes the corner pressure. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super artist. What's next? Player one with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Oh, they switch sides. Over in a flash.
打现在老张输
Was an absolute
perfect
beast.
KO，我有很好的老师，你懂吗？我有很好的老师，不可能输。
Here comes a new challenger.
不可能输啊！打谁能输？打老张不能。
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Air throw. Have their eye on the sky. Bops them with the target knife. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries to cancel the fireball. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have what a finish. Great lead on the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Duel gain control of the match in the early going. Parries the projectile. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Their spacing is so on point, charges forward. Player two, burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Uses the target combo with a filler. Sonic boom. Throws a fireball. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Checks him with the boom. A live impact could end it all here. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes with knocks them out of the air. Reads the jumping perfectly. This of the counter. All in with the rush. Both fighters are desperate for
有点
meters.
卡卡。
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player 2 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Oh, snipe! Perfect catch. Let's loose a boom. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Links it. All the throw connects. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Blasting hit on the pressure. There's a burnout. Oh, they
让
are
3期
done.
我也是，操！
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Let's loose a boom. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Sonic boom. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. The combo's there. The jump in is denied. Blocks the jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the jump in. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nice read! Denies them with a somersault. Good somersault kick. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Somersault kick stops them cold. Sonic boom. Both fighters planning something? A drive impact could end it all here. Ah, burnout activates. Jump, side switch in the corner. Are we gonna... Oh, burnout triggered. Any mistake here is gonna be fixed. Still alive, still alive. Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. Projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Knocked them out of the air. Checks them with the boom. Attempts to... Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Player 2 will all in with the rush. What now? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this kick. This is gonna hurt. They are not getting close to each other. Devil's reverse. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Unlimited cycle crusher hit. It may not be Tuesday, but you're damn sure gonna remember this. Amazing. Player 2 curls them from above. The low. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. What are they gonna do? Presses forward with the scissor kick. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Shadow Rock. Shake. Oh, drive up. Are you kidding me? Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Snacks them with the back kick. Looking for more damage now. Player 2 chases them down. Nice counter. Smart play there. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up. Get so. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a double, picks the air throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 can't use going on the offensive? What's the next move? Checks with a medium kick. Miraculous grab. Side switch, drive rush to keep it going. So it's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive impact? Doesn't just draw super hard incoming. Both sides getting ready. There's the burnout. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter the flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Goes for the jump in. Match just started. It's Eddie. Devil's reverse. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Going on the offensive. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault. Drops him hard. Left cutting it all on the drive run. There's a burnout. Amazing. And they burn out in sync. They push their way out of the corner. Oh, absolutely relentless. A real test of nerve here. They are not getting good. Can they break through with a solid puncher? Player 2 has a full flatline zone. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.